Where did you actually go?
Hands in your pocket, yeah.
Get your one on you, give it down. Right, Fraz, get this on record, please. Please get this on record.
Now at this point, people, what can you say? He plays cam technically, he's not a striker, is he? Pressure. Oh, great back pass that was. Adrenaline will get you through this one today.
Boys, get the ball moving, don't stand still.
Do it again.
Wrong one.
He's a fucking sausage, mate.
So that again, what's that?
He misses his ex-girlfriend Tasmin, that's all. Look at him, he's moving.
Oi! It's not a nibble, that's a whopper, that is. No. He's done, no, he's done.
First time I've ever seen him go red, you know. That's not 90 minutes of a summer.
He's in the middle thinking, oh, I wish Taz was in here with that.
Nice one.
Well, actually just style and profile, you know. Fresh out of someone's kitchen. Nah, I wonder about the kid in front of you. Canelo.
Right, lads, come on then, let's get Oakbourne for here then. Get into it.
Damn, boys, you good? Thank good, you know, Bakes.
I think he should be back for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is this training this week?
Decker.
I only come here for him. My mate's back.
Right, boys, fucking one game in 8 weeks or whatever we've had. We all know what happened in the last game. It's been a killer having to fucking think about it every week. We just wanted to get out there and go and fucking put things right. Today we have a chance to put things right. Playing a very good team. I know we beat them early on in the season, but do not take anything for granted today. Let's all bring the levels, yeah? Let's all bring the levels that Nova can bring. These boys, they're not going to give in. They can play football and they can mix it as well. But all we can as well, boys. Do you know what I mean? The thing today is, because we haven't played in a while, let's keep the ball. Let's keep it, nice little triangles and stuff like that. If we're going to go long, we all squeeze. We communicate with the back four, midfield, strikers, everything. if we're going to play out from the back, we do it quick. I don't want us dwelling on the ball because it gives them time to get set. Okay, if we're going to go long, do it early. We're going to play out early as well. 3 points, massive. We're hearing teams maybe folding, so 3 points is absolutely huge today, boys. Yeah, we want to play well, but like we said, we haven't played in 8 weeks. We go out there, we do things right, and we get the fucking result that we need.
Right, boys. Team today: Bobby in goal, Tay and Palmer centre half, left back Beefy, right back Brad H, Deck and Reeks just in front of them two. Of them four. Then we've got Jungle out to the left, Wheels out to the right, Ats in the 10, Baker up top. Boys, look after the ball today. Reeks, Deck in there, make it easy for yourself. Pick the ball up, just pass the ball up, play between yourselves. Get Beefy involved, get Brad H involved. Obviously moving further up in the pitch, Jenko, Wheels, in behind. Ruthless in front of goal, hold the ball up as you can up there, John. Let everybody get involved. Tay, big and strong there, lead from the back. Set pieces, organised early, boys. You know what they're like. Enjoy it, boys. Good game of football. Enjoy it, boys. Good opposition, good game of football. It's what we turn up for on a Sunday morning. Keep your fucking heads, yeah? And like I say, boys, fucking win, boys. You know what I mean?
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now this week in the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem, we've got Digby Hotel, who currently sit top of the league, taking on current champions VIP FC. Now less of me chatty patty and let's get straight into the action.
Oli, come on, dwell on him.
Opening couple of minutes of the game, ball on that left hand side with Beefy. Him and Jenko play a decent 1-2 here to get around Powley. Now Beefy tries to skip around his man once again, but Fox does his defensive duties and sees it out. Now short goal kick taken here by Joe, but the high press is on there by Ats. Putting that Digby backline under pressure results in Jenko nicking it. Tries to whip it into the box, but he goes out for a corner. From that resulting corner kick, you've got Deck Clark standing over it, whips it into the mixer, but it's cleared at the front post by Jay. Decent start to the game by the VIP boys as another ball's whipped into the mixer. Taylor Burns still lending himself as an option in the box, managed to get his shot away, but he puts it well over the bar. Now another player I'm happy to see back on the park is the boy on the ball at the minute, Ats. Looks a lot slimmer and trimmer, and that's a massive addition for the VIP boys to have him back in their squad. About 6 minutes in at this point, Harry Howard plays the ball to the central park to Taz, but Deck Clark nicks it off him, plays it into Baker, tries to get his shot away. That's a great tackle there by Fox. Fast forward a couple of minutes and Reeks welcoming TC to the game, resulting in putting the referee's little black book.
So they booked him yet? Come on, ref.
From that resulting free kick, Taz looking for Big Jacko up front, can't bring it under control, and Brad Harburn clearing his lines. Just under 10 minutes of the game played so far, and Reeks loves that no-look pass into Jenko, lays it off to Ats, who can't bring it under control. Baker gets his shot away. That's a decent enough block by Tom.
Wales, you gotta do your job.
11 minutes on the clock. Tom playing it centre of the park to Coops, but Taylor Burns all over him like a rash. Ats picks up the scraps, plays it into Wheels, who whips it back into Ats's path, gets his shot away, and that's a great save by Joe.
Jack, get into him. This is you.
absorb it, it becomes all half.
Short corner kick taken into Ats, who gets his shot away, nearly catches Joe off the line, but he's tipped over the bar. From that resulting corner kick, Reeks whips it into the mixer. Baker rises, but it bounces off the back of Fox's head. Taylor Byrne managed to keep the ball in play. Dex lending himself as an option on his right foot, but cuts back on his left, whips it back into the mixer, but that's easy pickings for Joe. It's been a very decent start to the game for the VIP boys, who have come flying out the blocks. Another ball whipped into Jack Whelan, gets his shot away, blocked once again, goes out for a corner. 13 minutes in, Deck whips the ball into the mixer, onto the head of Palmer. Decent header, decent save. Now as you fast forward a couple of minutes, a battle that I was looking forward to was Big Jack Henry up front and Palmer doing the job at centre half for the VIP boys today. From that resulting free kick, you got Harry Howard standing over it, tries to play in Chazzy Noakes, but they're not on the same wavelength. Fast forward a couple of minutes and Coops come into his own half to pick up the ball, gets it out of his feet, decent enough ball through to Jack Henry, but Big Bobby's off his line early doors. Just under 19 minutes played and Jack Henry bringing the ball under control, got a couple of buds in and around him, but he rides the tackles, lays it off to TC, who's welcome to the game by Palmer.
Happy charge, Prem!
Set the grass suit something nice.
Referee takes Palmer's name and number, puts him in that little black book as Harry Howard whips the ball into the mixer, dealt with well enough there by Baker and cleared by the VIP boys. And you know me by now, people, nothing I love more than a couple of lads battling for the badge in front of the camera. Now, a massive shout out to Chaz Noakes, who I heard played 3 games in 3 days up until this point, but he still had the legs there to get there ahead of Jack Whelan to put it out for a throw-in. 22 minutes in, Tom plays it into TC, who managed to shepherd the ball away from Reeks, gets it out of his feet, tries to play in Jack Henry, but Bobby's off his line early doors once again. Halfway through this first half, and the VIP boys want a handball on Jack Henry. The referee waves it on, so Jack has a pop at goal. Why not?
Hey, lads, heads on!
Just under 27 minutes played at this point, and Chaz Noakes plays a decent ball into Jack Henry. Once again, decent hold-up play. Plays the ball through to Powley, one-on-one with Bobby Biddle, takes it out of his feet, puts it into the back of the onion bag to make it 1-0 to the Digby Hotel boys.
Come on, we start now. Come on, Harry, fast. Come on.
28 minutes on the clock. Digby Hotel 1, VIP FC 0. Half an hour in at this point, and Tom looking for that outlet over the top. Big Jack Henry chases the ball into the channel. Palmer's all over him like a rash. Eventually goes out for a throw-in. From that resulting throw-in, Chaz Noakes throws into TC, who's got some decent hold-up play, lays off into skipper Taz, who gets his shot away. Decent save there by Bobby. Decent batter possession for the Digby Hotel boys since going 1-0 up. Now it's the shouts for a penalty. I'll leave up to Yuzla. Referee waves it on, and there's a counter-attack on for the VIP boys. Ats managed to skip around a couple of players, whips it out to this right-hand side into Jack Whelan. Decent control. He's going to try to take on Chaz Noakes. Tom's there supporting him, and Harry Howard's getting back there as well. Whelan lays it off to Ats once again, still in retention of the ball. Lays it off to Deck, who plays a decent ball into the mixer. Whelan managed to keep the ball in play. Eventually, it does go out for a corner kick to the VIP boys. Less than 10 minutes of this first half left to play. Short corner kick taken by Reeks into Whelan. He gives it back to Reeks. He's always going to do a couple of step overs to try and gain an inch. Plays it back into Deck, who's just at a camera shot. Heavy touch by Deck, results in the shot being taken by Ats. Deflected up into the air for Jenko to slap it into the back of the onion bag to make it 1-1.
Keep going, bro, yeah? Well done.
Deserve that.
Yeah.
37 minutes on the clock. Digby Hotel 1, VIP 1.
Good, Jacko.
Now Fox stepping out of defence once again, looking for that run of TC. But Bobby's off his line to smother it. 40 minutes in, and as we induct Reeks into the Now You See It, Now You Don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't. Decent footwork to get away from Coops. Gets his head up and plays it out to this right-hand side into Jack Whelan. But the Digby Hotel boys, credit where it's due, have got enough bodies in and around it to come away with the ball. Brady H picking up the ball just in front of the camera. Plays it inside to John Baker, who's got enough to hold off Tom. Decent turn to get away from him. Plays it into Brad Harben, who lays it off first time to Ats. Whips it in looking for Jenko, headed away there by Jay. Deck gets his shot away, puts it just wide. More of that high press from Ats, forcing Tom to clear his lines and putting it out for a throw-in. And as we enter the dying numbers of this first half, it's fair to say that the VIP boys have had their fair bout of possession. But on that right hand side, you've got Jay managing to run away from Jenko, whipping it into Powley. You put your house on him, bagging that.
Powley, unlucky, son.
And if one Now You See It, Now You Don't wasn't good enough, Reeks is going to give you a second one. Loves it, the lad does.
One-sider.
44 minutes in, free kick to the Digby Hotel boys. Harry Howard whips it into the mixer, but Baker's back there doing his defensive duties, managed to block it, and eventually the VIP boys do enough defensively to get a goal kick. Added time at the end of this first half, Taylor Byrne whips a beautiful diag out to this right hand side into Ats, plays it first time into Wheels, but the Digby Hotel boys have doubled up on him. Not the greatest turn by Wheels, and the Digby boys clear their lines. Still into added on time at the end of this first half. Loose ball picked up there by Deck, managed to spin away from Foxy, gets his shot away, but it's blocked. Ball played up into the sky, brought down here by Reeks. Like I said, 1 and 2 step overs. Tries to play it into Wheels, but it's slightly overhit and it goes out for a throw-in.
Yeah. Trooper 35's up for the quad. Gets it done.
And as always, massive shout out to Byfield. He may be playing for the over 35 Trooper team at the minute, but if you ask him, if you cut him, he bleeds orange. Now as you get back into the action, Ats plays a lovely ball through to Wheels. He's got plenty of grass in front of him. Tom doing enough to come over, block it, and it goes out for a corner. Corner kick whipped into the mixer again by Deck, looking for Beefy, but you can't get the right purchase on it. Nothing comes of it, and they got to start again. Last minute have added on time as the Digby Hotel boys have got a free kick 28 yards out from goal, whipped in there by Chaz Noakes, defended well enough by Taylor Byrne. Chaz Noakes picks up the seconds, gets his shot away, but he puts it well wide. Now on that note, the referee moments away from blowing his half-time whistle, we are going to go into the break. Digby Hotel 1, VIP FC 1.
That one chance there, got into the where they scored a goal. But you know what we didn't do, boys? We didn't drop our heads. We carried on. Being straight from the get-go. Let's go again. We've had the better chances in that half. Yeah, we're overplaying it at times. It's going to happen when we try to play football. Can't always be right. Sometimes route one is the option, but make sure it's out wide, isn't it? Because straight to their keeper. It's easy pickings for them, and then you've got to win the ball back again. You've got to go again then. So when we have got the ball and we are retaining possession, just make sure that we're giving each other options 24/7, boys. And if you haven't got the ball, be looking for the ball or dictating. A couple of times there as well when we are making passes, give a little dictation, tell them turn, man on, inside, 1-2, just help them out. You're all mates on the pitch, do you know what I mean? So give a direction. That's one thing that I do want to say.
Charlie won't have anyone, and Harry's marking the wide man. You don't need it, and that's the same that side. If they're marking the wide man, then the two out wide men can fucking help the far up. You should keep at the back for the first one, because if let's say Charlie gets it and then he shuffles over to there, everyone goes up, and when it comes back to Charlie, that's when you go on. When we do it first time, they're all set. Boys, that's got to be Jay and Charlie saying to Harry, get out, Paulie, get out.
We want to play football, of course we do, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with going long. Going long's worked. We've had 3 or 4 chances going long and getting in behind their fullbacks. Keep doing it. Don't get bored of it, boys, because it's working. But another thing I'm going to say as well, we need to be more organised when we communicate with players, whether that's corners, free kicks, or whether we've got a free kick and they're doing us on the counter. We need to be more organised because we don't know when to get caught on the break by these. They are very quick out wide.
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then. Early chance for the VIP boy sees Whelan's shot going just over the bar. Now as we get back into the action, Reek's looking for that runner Jenko, but he just can't get on the end of it. Goal kick. And as you fast forward a couple of minutes, Jay stepping out of that right back position, plays the ball into Powley, slightly under hit, but Jenko misreading the ball, so Powley comes away with it, whips it into the mixer, but that's an important defensive header there by Palmer. And over on that far side, Chaz Note still putting a shift in, winning the ball there off Whelan. Bright start to the second half from both teams as Jay steps out of that right back position once again, but Taylor Byrne puts an arm on him. Should be a free kick in my opinion. The referee waves it on. 48 minutes on the clock and Ats just getting welcomed to the game by TC. And I was wondering how long it was going to take before the Lionels got involved. And yep, there we have it, right on cue. As we pan out to the Lionel, got his ruler out, straight as an arrow.
Organised, right. Beefy off his toes, come on up.
50 minutes on the referee's watch, players stepping out of defence, Coops takes a little cheeky dive, Reeks with a little cheeky flick, Beefy managed to win the ball off Jay, plays out to this left hand side into Baker, who's always going to go Mirandering and charging at that back line, managed to cut it back into the path of Beefy, gets his shot away, but that's a decent block by Joe in goal. From that resulting throw-in, Beefy throws it into Wheels, lays it back off to Beefy. Ats has lent himself as an option, edge of the 18-yard box, tries to put it into the top bins, but he puts it well over the bar. And as he goes for his third, now you see it, now you don't of the game, because now you see it, now you don't. Filthy that is by the boy Reeks once again.
Come on, get it back! Win it back!
And as we fast forward a couple of minutes, Jenko in possession of the ball, lays it off to Beefy, back into Jenko, gives it to Taylor Byrne, tries to get out of his feet to whip it into the mixer, but that's straight into the hands of Joe. As we induct Harry Howard into the Now You See It, Now You Don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't. Lovely footwork to get away from Jack Whelan, plays into Jack Henry, who goes and wins himself a free kick.
Good side.
55 minutes on the referee's watch and you got Coops standing over this free kick, gets his shot away, but it bounced off the back of Baker. Coops picks up the scraps, and fair play to him, takes on Baker and goes and wins himself a corner kick. Coops takes the resulting corner kick, but it is overhit and it goes out for a throw-in. VIP boys getting caught in possession, trying to play it out from the back. Cooper picks up the spares, managed to help it on into TC, who's looking for Jack Henry over the top, but Palmer does enough to stick a foot on it and it goes out for a corner.
So good, the pressure!
Corner kick taken by Harry Howard, whips it into the mixer. TC sparing the 6-yard box, but he can't get the purchase on it. Been a decent bout of possession for the Digby Hotel boys as TC goes Miranda down that right hand side, cuts it back into the 6-yard box. Powley can't get his shot away, results in Taz playing it back into Harry Howard. He's got a couple of men in and around him. He's always going to try and make an angle for himself. Can't get his shot away, so he lays it off to Coops, who shoots, but it's blocked by Taylor Byrne. Now, if it's not broke, you don't fix it, and a lot of the good stuff in the second half for the Digby Hotel boys has come down this right hand side. You got TC that keeps peeling out from that midfield position. Now gets his head up, plays it back inside there to Powley, but credit where it's due to Palmer, reads it and it goes out for another corner.
Got the 9 Reeks!
From that resulting corner kick, Harry Howard whips it into the mixer, headed away there by Jenko. Harry Howard picks up the seconds, he's got time to get his head up, whips it back in. Ball bounces out no further than Powley, has shot and puts it well over the bar. VIP lacks playing out from the back, both breaks out to Powley once again, puts another shot over the bar. Just under 59 minutes played and the ball intercepted there by Deck, Up until this point, it's been absolutely stellar for the VIP boys. Couldn't put all his highlights into the video, but he was doing a grand job in midfield. Now Baker trying to get his shot away, but Luke Fox doing enough and wins himself a free kick. Ball over on that far side with Harry Howard, but he's got 2 men in and around him. Plays into Chaz Noakes, loose pass into the centre of the park, picked up by Reeks. That no-look pass into John Baker, who does just enough to keep hold of the ball. Plays it into Whelan, tries to get his shot away, but that's a brilliant block there by Noakesy. Deck Clark standing over the corner kick, whips it in. Another decent delivery, but there is a clash of heads between Taylor and Foxy, so we have to stop playing. Fast forward a couple of minutes, a more decent hold-up play by Jack Henry. You got Deck all over him like a rash, doing enough between him and Jenko to come away with it. Reeks loses possession of the ball to Jay, who tries to slide in Coops, but that's a decent tackle by Taylor Byrne. Coops tries to keep it alive, but as a result, puts it out for a throw-in. 66 minutes on the referee's watch as Jay plays another ball through to Jack Henry, but it has been a decent battle between him and the two centre-halves for the VIP boys up until this point. Now, as we fast forward a couple of minutes, Tom clears the ball out of his own half. Palmer allows it to bounce, gets a head on it, but it's not enough. Results in the ball dropping to Powley. It is 3-on-2 to the Digby Hotel boys. Now if TC gets his head up and slides in Jack, he's got a free shot on goal. Decent batter position for the Digby Hotel boys up until this point. Now as we fast forward a couple of minutes, VIP deep inside the Digby Hotel half, results in Atch getting his shot away, but that's easy for Joe to scoop up in goal.
Back in! Back in!
74 minutes in, we welcome Casey Roberts to the party. Now as we get back into the action, Jack Whelan trying to step in front of Foxy, but between him and Taz, nick it off him and come away with it.
Thank you! Thank you!
Fast forward a couple of minutes, Deck Clark starting to pull string centre of the park, plays it out to that right hand side to Casey Roberts, lays it back there to Brad Harburn, who plays a lovely ball back through to Deck, who's one-on-one with Joe, gets his shot away, that's a decent save. And as we go back up the other end, Coops trying to work an angle, try to get a cross in, but Reeks doing his defensive duties, sticks a foot in, goes out for another corner. Now Coops whips that ball into the mixer, but that's easy pickings for Big Bobby. Fast forward a couple of minutes and just under 80 minutes played at this point. Chaz Noakes plays a ball into the box, spilled by Bobby. TC lays it off to Jack, gets his shot away. What a block that is by Palmer.
It's a great tackle, that is. It's a great block.
Fast forward a couple of minutes, Beefy wins the ball off Coops, steps out of his own half, plays it inside there to Ats, lays it back into Reeks. Now I'm not too sure what goes with my camera here, but it results in Beefy being pulled back and wins himself a free kick. You got Deck Clark standing over this free kick, referee blows his whistle, Deck gets his shot away, tipped round the post there by Joe. Decent shot, even better save. As we welcome Kane to the party, the ball on that right hand side with Casey Roberts, lays it back there into Baker, whips it into the mixer, brought down lovely out the sky by Ats, gets his shot away. What a save by Joe. Casey gets a shot away, another save, but eventually slaps it to the back of the onion bag to make it 2-1 to the VIP boys.
Jay. Big forward now, yeah? Beefy. Solid now, yeah? Deck all of us, yeah? Dig in.
86 minutes on the clock. Digby Hotel 1, VIP FC 2.
I will get.
Since taking the lead, the VIP boys have got their tails up, and you got At playing another ball through to John Baker, brings it down lovely, always going to drop the shoulder to get his shot away, but that's easy pickings for Joe.
Working.
And as we enter the dying embers of the second half, Kane picking up the ball on the touchline, cuts inside on that left foot, tries to play it inside to Jack Henry, but the clearance by Taylor Byrne ends up being a decent pass into Jack Whelan, who's got the counter attack on. You got Foxy and Taj chasing him, and it results in going out for a corner kick. Now, it was at this point when somebody said Deck had somebody's insoles of their trainers and shin pads, and the boots that he was wearing were 2 sizes too big. You gotta rate the lad because he put an absolute stellar performance in. Now, as the ball gets whipped back into the mixer onto the head of Taylor Byrne, it's just wide. Substitution for the VIP boys as we welcome Dane to the party to see the game out in added on time. Taylor Byrne conceding a free kick 20 yards out from goal. Chaz Noakes standing over it, but Taylor makes up for it by getting his head on the end of the shots. Added on time at the end of the second half as another ball gets whipped into the mixer, but there's no Digby Hotel behind the end of it, and Bobby smothers it and kills time.
Stay up there, Fox. Say, I'm just asking you okay. You will. You will. You lost to that champion or something?
Now, on that note, with the referee moments away from blowing his final whistle, the game is going to end Digby Hotel 1, VIP 2. I'm Big Fazza. This is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
Shake hands, boys. Good game. That's class, Decker.
Man of the match for me, bro. Oi, Deck, man of the match for me, bro. Well done. Fair play, man. There you go, Gav. Well done. Lucky, bro. Oh, Tom, lucky, bro. Winners. Oh, quality game that is, boys, man. Thanks. Good shift, bro. Well done. I'm happy to see you back on the pitch, brother. Like, that's quality, bro. Only second to Deck today. Nah, give Deck his G, man. He got man of the match. Played well. Oh, but that's good to see you back in the orange shirt, bro. Like, five. Quality, innit? Quality, bro. Best I've seen for a while.
As we go around the grounds, as you have a quick look at the tables, no real change in the championship as NSA are still flying the flag and looking odds on to win the title. In the Premier Division, with Digby Hotel dropping points, Hazelwell winning their games in hand, it's all to play for as we get to the business end of the season. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.